Hello, everyone. My name is Sharanda Morgan, and my topic for today's speech will be drug testing. Not just drug testing in general, but drug testing for welfare benefits. This includes food stamps, CHIP, Medicaid, any kind of medical assistance, anything like that. And this this topic affects me. It affects pretty much everybody, even if they do not want to realize that it does affect you. I grew up in a home where we always had a medical card. When I hit 18 and started working, I lost my free medical. A working person, I lost my medical. And I was paying pretty much every dime that I made to go to the doctor. Like, I couldn't afford to be sick. And then I started researching. I was like, people that don't have jobs get free medical in our state. And then I look around at the working class, and we have to pay pretty much every penny. It's not only the percentage that they take out of our paychecks, it's the percentage, it's the copays. It's what we have to pay for our medicine. It's meeting our deductibles. And sometimes we don't even meet our deductibles. And sometimes we meet our deductibles right when it's time to start back over. So that is really depressing to me. Like, I do not agree with people getting free stuff and being on drugs. Right here in the area that I live, drugs are an issue. Not only, it's just a very big issue. This is not a working class. This is a lazy class. Everyone has learned how to work the system. They learned that they get more help from the state if you do not have a job. If you do not try, then you get more help. I learned this whenever I lost my first job. They told me, you can have all your medical back, you can have food stamps, everything. And at the time, I had to go sign up for those things because I could not afford to not go sign up for those things. When I went straight back to work, not even like a month later, they ripped them all back from me. And then it was time for me to go meet with my worker. And I didn't understand why I had to meet with my worker because I was now paying for my medical. And she told me, if you can afford it, don't work as much, because the state hands out so much to people that do not work. Later, I started researching statistics near us, near where I'm from, that was all about this topic. I got very interested in it because it affected me as I worked. It affected me if I didn't work. And now comes the drug testing. I think that workers should get free medical. But since we don't, we still have to pass drug tests to get what we do get. I think that the state should drug test any and every one that signs up for anything. And it can't be like a one-time drug testing thing. It has to be routine. Like, to keep your stuff, you have to keep trying. I understand that people can't work, like single moms that don't have anybody to watch their kids. What are they going to do? But a single mom on drugs that does have her kids should be drug tested. Anyone that isn't trying to get a job needs to be drug tested if they're drawing free stuff. I also think that there should be a time limit on how long you can draw this stuff for free. I think that the state needs to try to make everyone work. I understand that they could put other people out of jobs, but we are a poor community. We may not look or act like a poor community, but they are so many people going without food around us, going without power, without water, without heat in the wintertime, right here in our own backyards. And it's all become because of drugs. And they don't want to stop it because everything's getting handed to them. I personally know people that the state has paid for them a vehicle, paid for their insurance. I can't get that. I'm only 22 years old and I've had like 4 or 5 jobs because I wanted stuff in life. I did not want drugs because I was raised around that. I did not want my children to want for anything. And that has to start when you're young, because if you want to make your life and your kids' life and everyone around everyone around you and their life a better place, then you're going to have to start young. You have to try. If you get knocked back down, you're going to have to try again. So I think that the drug testing from the state would help a lot. I think it would make people try. And people that work, if you give them free health care and stuff, then more people would want to work. More people would want a better lifestyle, because we are just showing them you don't have to do anything and you get it all. But then there's people that do work, and if they get laid off for like a month, that's a month they could be going without food. That's a month that they could get really deathly sick and not be able to afford to go to the doctor. But it's like we don't care because there are so many unemployed, so many jobless people drawing checks, getting food stamps, getting everything possible free that they can get because they have worked the system. The working people do not stand a chance. When they do get laid off, they don't get approved for anything because they had an income. If you don't have an income, you get food stamps, you get medical. They will help you pay your bills. They will help you with whatever they can. If you do work, you get looked over, no matter if you're struggling or not. Me and my husband both work and we still struggle. But that's because we want a better life and we want things in life, so we set high boundaries for ourselves. I think that drug testing for medical would give everybody a chance to get it, because if they don't want to come off drugs, what do you think they're using their medical for? They're using their free medical that pays for the medicine that they are addicted to see doctors that give them the medicine that they are addicted to. So that's going to just continue. Our drug problem is going to continue if we keep giving it to them. And if we did drug testing, more people would not go hungry, because most people sell their food stamps for money to buy drugs. If we drug tested and they failed that drug test, that gives somebody else a chance to get it, because our state is on, like, they can only accept so many and they can only give out so many. So drug testing would give other people opportunities and would show other people that our state cares, except for, we will not tolerate drugs. We will not tolerate the badness that you're doing, that if you want good in life, you have to try. So if anyone has any questions for me or has anything to talk about on this topic, I'm always open. You can call me or email me. Thank you.